Listen to me very carefully, because I'm only going to say this once. Coffee. Black.
Coffee. Black. While I've got your attention, there are...
Coffee first. Well, this mentor would like another cup of coffee. I'm just gonna have to give up coffee. Want some coffee?
If I'm not mistaken, that's your third cup this morning.
Fourth, and on a day like today, it won't be my last. Coffee. The finest organic suspension ever devised. Commander, set a new course. There's coffee in that nebula.
Good morning and welcome to Morning Coffee. How are you, everyone? Yes, it's going to be a short stream today because Fat Steven Seagal is on. I went ahead and put his link in the chat for those of you who are interested in watching about the convoy. They're going to be hitting DC area today. And you'll want to be watching over there. There are other streams to watch as well to watch the convoy, but one of the best out there is Fat Steven Seagal. The another one that's going to be coming up in about an hour is Pacific 414. Now, he is not covering the convoy, but what he is covering is he's having a, let's see here, what's it called? Pop Talk, Sunday morning edition. So, and he's going to be discussing the latest in pop culture and entertainment, news, rumors, and opinions. So make sure to check him out in just about an hour. Right now, let's hit the chat, see what's going on. Let's see here. 47 Yorktown said, bonjour from Eastern Canada. Christian Fandom Geek said, hello, everyone. And hi, early. Ha ha ha. Well, if you don't mind, go ahead and share this out. Like I said, it's just going to be a short stream. Hopefully, I will get back up. I was up at 6:51, but unfortunately, YouTube in their infinite wisdom has decided, no, we're going to get you back down under that. So we took 5 away. No big deal. It's life. It's YouTube. Hoping tomorrow I can have my 6:50 stream, but if not, I'll wait. Chronos says, don't. And hey, Geek at 47. And then I put in the link for Fat Steven Seagal. Chronos says, who? Just kidding. Then I put in the link for Pacific 414. He's an awesome guy. Chronos says, why can't you just worry about your own stream? Because we are here as a community to support each other. That's why I want to make sure people know about other streams out there. I don't know. I may be watching Pacific 414. You never know. He may ask me on. He has before. Chronos says, we are here for you, not anyone else. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you. And good morning. 47 Yorktown said, hashtag Janeway did nothing wrong. Milton Knowles, Insane Witch King says, greetings and great and glorious, the great and glorious Captain Trek, and your great wisdom. You're here early from my obviously flawed calculations. Well, no, I decided to start early. Yes, the one stream that I put in the chat was about the convoy, yes. That's why I went ahead and put it in. And let's see here. I Love Food says, good morning and good morning. Good morning, Keely Chow. What's going on? Well, I'm just having a short coffee stream. I'm literally drinking coffee while having the stream. And I inform people about Fat Steven Seagal's stream, which is going on now, that he is covering the convoy, which is going to Washington, D.C. today. They are going to be circling around the Belt Loop. For those of you who are interested. And Murder Prairie 5 says, Kapla all. Bird, you can join if you'd like. You don't have to. Chrono says, sometimes you can be selfish. Is that permission to be selfish, or are you stating that I can be selfish? I'm not sure. And Keely Chow says, hey to Kronos. Kronos says, hey to Bird. Keely Chow says, Bird of Prairie 5, Kapla. And Red Monarch, good morning. The multi-gunman says, Captain Trek, how's it going? Actually, it's going pretty good, thank you. How's it going with you? The pain medicine finally kicked in, so it's going better than I had been earlier. Do you have what? You are so Oh, Kronos, you're spending too much time with Milton, apparently, I guess. And the multi-gunman says to Bird of Prey, 5, hi again. And Milton says, a man of your greatness cannot be early. The time is obviously incorrect everywhere. No, I decided to start early. Multi-gunman says, hey, Kronos, what's up? Kronos says, it's rather cold outside. I don't tell anyone what to do. Of course you do sometimes. Everyone does. Red Monarch says, no clue why while I'm coffee. There we go. Red Monarch says, no clue why I'm up. I don't know. Hopefully you're doing well, though, Red Monarch. I don't know how the hell Doomcock does that. That would be too hard to do for me. Just saying. Bird did not notice your supreme presence. Red Monarch, are you a type of butterfly? No. Made a laugh. Well, that's cool. And so what's going on, everyone? This is a wonderful Sunday morning. Well, at least for those of us here. You know, it's Monday in KB land, but yeah. Milton says, I do not associate with Kronos. Maybe you should. Kronos says, do what you have to do. It's called Shrinkage? I have no idea what you're talking about. Multi-Gunman, that's a good name. It sounds fun. And Resolute Germ says, good morning, all. Multi-Gunman said, Bird is ignoring everyone. He doesn't acknowledge the slave labor in the mines, exactly. Kronos says, hey to Germ. Oh, Lord. That's about right. I'm ignored by Bird. Well, Bird ignores everyone. And Kronos says, Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. That's right. Bird of Prey 5 said, just got back. Didn't mean to ignore. Of course not. Kronos says, welcome back, Bird. Bird, you're back. And is it late? Okay. Kronos says, lurkers are a thing. And yes, Milton is in the chat. Being a little unusual, as usual. And hey, Bird, what's going on? Hopefully you're doing well today. I know you've got a new wound that's needing care, and you aren't able to join as often as you'd like, but you are more than welcome to join. You know how to get in here if you would like. And Joker Voice, good morning. And by the way, how are you today? Need to message you sometime. Let's see here. I think I have you on Discord. I'm in the same Discord as you, at least. And let's see here. And you're welcome. And Kronos says, hey, voice. So, as I was saying, it is Sunday morning here, and I hope that all is well. I know for like Dr. Alex, it's Sunday afternoon. So let me just say, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and good night. Wherever you are, whenever you're watching, I do hope it's a good one. Hopefully, everyone's having a good day so far. That's all I care about. Would you spell my name right for once, Milton? Joker Voice says, I'm doing just fine. Woke up. Gonna do another video in about an hour. Gonna live stream. I'm on a panel at 1:30 p.m. Pacific. What panel is that, please? And the multi-gunman says, hey, Bird, how's it going today? That's right. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. Good morning, Darth Haster. How are you? Yeah. Kronos says, you all rock for the moment. And Kronos says, hey to Haster. Milton says, my day has been relaxed, but otherwise superb. The only thing that can improve this is the red star is right in is in the right spot in the sky in relation to Orion's belt. Okay. Fulcrum Entertainment spoiler review of the Batman. Right. Can somebody look up Fulcrum Entertainment, please? One of my mods, if you're able to. And Eldridge Lord Haster says, doing good myself. Good to hear that. They're part of the Red 5 network. Red 5. I know I've heard of that, but like I said, I may have to look it up myself. Come on. There we go. Copy. Open. Paste. There we go. What? There we go. Now, I am now subscribed to that. And yes, if they've got, in fact, I'll set a reminder for that one as well. So I'll be able to watch. And thank you, Joker Voice, for the information on that. I was able to join the channel. God knows I subscribe to enough people, but hey. No problem, Milton. I was just giving you a hard time. Force of Light Entertainment, Salty Nerd Podcast, our Red 5 Network members. Oh, cool. Didn't know that. You're a suck up, Milton. You're a good guy. Sometimes a little weird, but a good guy. So, anyone have any plans for today? I know I'm going to be watching some different live streams today, including Birds, who is going to be having Twilight Zone later. And Mr. CCTV is in chat, who says, good morning, Cap. Good morning to you. Hopefully things went well for you at the VFW. Did anyone else show up to do karaoke? And yes, I was lurking in the chat over there, Rambling Canucks. I did end up talking a little bit before going to bed. Chronos says, should I kill my Amazon sub? I don't know. Oh. Chronos, you're one of a kind. I'll give that to you. So, let's see here. Like I said, I got some other live streams coming up later. That'll be, I had Chronos telling me to, not be promoting other people and just be talk about here, which I will be doing. I just, I feel we need to support the channels that we appreciate and go to. And that how do I say this? There are some people who do and are great at it. There are others that are supportive, but not always telling people, about others. And, each one has their own way. But I know that there are people that watch that are supportive in their own ways, and I do appreciate that. Let's see here. Mr. CCTV said, oh, wait a minute. Me guy. And says, I'm testing out socializing skills on you guys. I spoke with therapist today. Yeah. Kronos, what did that Amazon sub ever do to you? Mr. CCDV said, I intended to veg out all day. Had a grand night. Woke up with a woman on my arm. I can't think of a better morning. Well, lucky you. It's good to hear that you enjoyed your night. Milton says, I'm bored of trying to socialize. How is everybody? Well, Amazon didn't kill all Star Trek shows. That's CBS that did that. Oh, and Stargate. Oh, well, yeah. They lose their license to show this stuff. That's unfortunate. Colonel says, if all you want to do is veg, do it. Jericho Voice says, agreed. I try to shout out a channel every week, at least once in my videos. Well, that's good to hear. That's a funny thing. Some people don't like to do it for one reason or another. I've found that I want people to know the channels I go to because I want to support those channels. I know what it's like to have people supporting me, and I want to do the same in kind. I think that's important, particularly now. Right now, things are somewhat getting back to normal, and obviously fewer people are going to be around as much as they had been. And let's see here. Kronos said, I still don't care about Amazon. Well, Amazon doesn't care about you except your money. Let's be honest. No, I'm not trying to get you shot at me. And so hopefully, like I said, hopefully you're enjoying your day so far. I can't believe we're only 20 minutes into this. Of course, it feels like it's longer because I've got stuff going on in the background. Oh, the kids are awake and causing noise as usual, which is part of the reason I like to be on here, to kind of distract me from all the stuff. And thank you, Kronos. I do try. Um, in fact, I am going to be trying some more topic aimed content, but that that is still to come. Uh, Part of that's going to be experimentation, and some of it may be better than others. I'll just say it that way. And Chrono says, I'm a kid at heart. Well, yeah, I think some of us are. So what let me think. What would be your ideal weekend? If you were to have an ideal weekend, what would it be? What would you be doing right now if this were an ideal Sunday morning? Uh, you know the kids love you, Captain Trek. I just wish they could love from a little further away and a little quieter. Just saying. I didn't have a headache. I do now. Thank God for the coffee, though. Chrono says, I don't trust kids. Probably a good thing to do. I was a nightmare. Well, why can I not find that hard to believe, Kronos? And Milton says, my ideal weekend would be walking up with a good feeling leg and going for a bushwalk with Elizabeth, possibly overnight in the forest. Ooh. Kronos says, I have tea. Well, good. I hope you're enjoying your tea, Kronos. What kind of tea is it? And so, Kronos, how is the weather there right now? Unless Bird wants to answer, I don't know who else is in on the East Coast. Where I don't know. Oh, Mr. CCD says, this has been my ideal weekend. Singing and sleeping around. Hey, if it makes you happy, why not? Carlos says Carlos says, make me laugh. Okay, I'm not sure how. Carlos says, probably snowy. The question is, how is it there where you are? Oh. Oh. Milton Knowles says, oh, and lots of chocolate. Lots of chocolate makes a good weekend. Lots of chocolate. Copious amounts of chocolate. Uh, And good morning, Bone. At least I'm not missing you this time. Kapla Bird Prairie 5 says Mr. CCTV. And Carlos says, hey to Bone. Bird says, it's supposed to hit 70 today. Milton's going to get chocolate, Bird said, but rain and wind. Well, 70 and rain is still better than 30s and snow. Mr. CCTV said, yeah, hardly anyone left their house yesterday morning. Bone said it's a nice day today. Hey, Kronos. Oh, no, I can't imagine why he would want chocolate. And Kronos said, good to hear, Bone. And I'm glad to hear that you're having a nice day as well. So let's see here. Absolutely love the shouting going on in the background. But so let's see here. Was watching a stream this morning, talking about things outside of the United States and world events, or rather not desirable, I'll put it that way. Mr. CCTV, it's because I've been watching how to make chocolate cake for 3 hours. I want to try a new recipe. That's probably why I'm craving chocolate. Wow. No wonder. Carlos says, I don't shout. Mr. CCTV says, it will be a nice day here in California, as much as I hate to admit it. Carlos says, it's a mic thing. We know you have a mic. Actually, more than one mic, but yeah, we're not going there. And good morning, Rough Girl. How are you today? He says, hello to Bone, Kronos, Milton as well. So what's going on today, Rough Girl? Kronos says, I need the right mic. Do you have the left mic now? Ooh. Sorry, Kronos. Couldn't help it. And Mr. CCTV says the Hershey's Cocoa Perfectly Chocolate Cake is my favorite recipe, and make sure the butter is room temperature. That's usually the best, unless it actually says not to. Unless it says it's not to be room temperature. It's usually best to have it room temperature. And Rough Girl says, just swinging by, very busy. Oh, I'm sorry to hear you're busy, but I'm glad you were able to stop by for a bit. And yes, as Bone says, please subscribe to Rough Girl TV. and puts in the link. Hopefully the water is helping Milton. And Resolute Germ says, good morning to Rough Girl TV as well. Let's see here. So, I need to learn a few tricks from some of the people that I watch, because a lot of them seem to be able to talk about anything at any time for any length of time. Of course, some of them probably have listed topics ready to go at a moment's notice and can just talk about whatever. I guess there's a certain skill to being able to talk, at length about anything. That's not one of my skills, I'll be honest. Mr. CCDV said, I had water once. I didn't like it. Not enough alcohol. Chrono says, wow, Mr. CCDV. Sorry, but I actually called you Brian. Mr. CCDV says, I do believe it's called the gift of gab. Yeah, unfortunately, that's not one of my gifts. I'm one who's usually more a wallflower. I hear things. I speak up when I'm talked to most of the time. And I'm not, not usually the one initiating conversations, unless I particularly have to. And I see Rough Girl is using parachute. Don't forget to pull the ripcord. Well, that would be a thing to do, Kronos. Kronos says, I don't like the Wallflowers, the songs. I was karaoke host last night. I drank whatever was put in front of me. Wow, that could be dangerous, Mr. CCTV. And the trick about talking about anything for any length of time is learning, for lack of better terms, bullshit you can accurately, what? Or inaccurately do this. Okay. You're going to have to explain that better sometime. Oh, by the way, cheers to you all, says Kronos. Mr. CCTV says, I managed to remember her name, too. Wow, cool. Even better. Even better. So, yes, Milton, you and I are going to have to talk at length later about this. So, the question is, Mr. CCTV, is she still there? And if so, why are you here? And good morning, Pat S., who gives a thumbs up. So what is going on? I know I've seen you around in different chats, Pat S. How are you doing today? Curtis says, hey, Pat. Carlos says, Milton versus Captain. Yeah, not quite. Resident Germ said, oh, great. Just got a reminder for my tax appointment today. Oh, wonderful. Mr. CCTV said, I did have to take her home this morning. She said she had to walk her dog. I'm okay with that. Am I going to watch the Batman? Probably when it comes out, or I can watch it on TV. I don't plan on going to the cinema. So, I mean, I do plan to eventually watch it. It's just not top priority for me. That would mean having to go out and pay money to watch a movie, and yeah, not exactly top priority. And Pat S says, "Hail everybody, dropping a like and heading out to church. I hope church is good for you today." I'm good. Thanks for asking, Captain Trek. Also, can confirm Rough Girl and Rough Girl TV are awesome. Absolutely. Thank you for that. And like I said, hopefully you enjoyed church service today. And actress? I'm not sure what. Bun said, I heard mixed reviews, mostly positive, though. Well, unfortunately, the ones I've heard that are negative, for the most part, tend to be a little more nitpicky. There was one in particular that I can't say who. Basically looked like they were going into it watching for anything bad. And that's unfortunate because I think that, I think we should try to approach it from a more, I don't want to say a positive point of view because we don't want to shill either, but, pick out the good things as well as the bad things because there's going to be both in any movie. Even the ones we actually like, we could find things to nitpick about. Bone says, I haven't been to church in a long time. I think they moved. And see you later, Pat S. I hope you do have a good one. Mr. CCTV said, there are days when I feel like I've been in every church. Yeah, there are days it feels, I don't know. Each day has its own feeling, I'll put it that way. Some good, some not as good. But see here. Milton says a lot of people have been notice dodging the Batman movie are kind of people that for the last however many weeks been watching it, saying how terrible it was, not sure it's reliable. Yeah, unfortunately, like I said, there have been people, a lot of the reviews have been mostly positive. There have been some mixed, but most of the ones I've seen are positive, and the ones I have seen that have been negative have, like I said, mainly been nitpicky. To somewhat ridiculous degrees. But like I said, I'm more likely to listen to the balanced ones than either side. I'd rather hear people who are talking about both the good and the bad about the stuff, because I think that's you're going to get a more balanced and fair representation about what the movie or television show is about, depending on what they're reviewing at the time. Let's see here now. Resolute Germ says, I can't get past Patterson looking like a junkie as Bruce Wayne. Like he didn't even try. I can't blame you. Joker Voice says, alrighty, folks, I'm going to scoot and get my day going. Have a wonderful weekend. Always have fun. Keep talking and always keep a smile on your face. Toodaloo. Oh. And I unfortunately didn't hear that. Mr. CCTV says, Toodaloo? I ain't heard that in a long time. And let's see here. We got about 15 minutes before Pacific 414 starts his stream. I will drop the link to that chat. Drop the link to that moment. But like I said, I don't know what the pop talk will be about today, but I'm sure it will be good. So let's see here now. Really? There we go. Let's see here. Long-winded typing? No. Dog will hunt. And then I put the link in. Chrono said later, taters. And I think long-winded pretty much describes me in a nutshell. Well, maybe you can teach me some tricks on how to be a little more long-winded. Like I said, I'm keeping it short, so I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. Go ahead, go on over to Pacific 414. Tell them that Captain Truck sent you, and look out for other streams later. See you all soon. Bye-bye.